So, talking about the heart today. Heart chakra, anahata, is linked with love and compassion. The ability to forgive. So, having that space in your heart to not hold on to grudges, and to let things go. Unconditional love as well, without conditions to love. So the colour associated with the heart chakra is green, so I'm sort of in my greenish top today. But also pink is very related to the heart centre, and that's more sort of for that unconditional love. So you will often sort of see pink crystals and other things linked, although it is mainly seen as green. So the heart centre is the centre of the chest, although the heart is slightly off to the left. Heart centre is centre of the chest. And the chant for this one is YAM, Y-A-M, but actually pronounced Y-U-M when you chant it. And so the affirmation that's linked with this centre is I love. So we've had I am for the root, I feel for sacral. Oh goodness, I've forgotten yesterday's. Anyway, it's I feel, I love, for the heart centre. So the body parts that are linked with the heart chakra, obviously the heart, but also the lungs. It extends down the arms as well. This heart energy extends down the arms. So ribs, the shoulders are linked in with it, breast, and the thymus gland is the gland that part of the endocrine system that is tuned in with the heart centre. So the imbalances that will show up, you can kind of guess anything that's very related to the heart. So high blood pressure, heart attack, heart disease, anything linked with that circulatory system. So obviously because it's linked with the lungs, any lung issues, so asthma, lung disease, lung cancer. Breast diseases are very linked with imbalances in the energy in this centre as well. So when you just think of anything that can occur around here, and so throughout the arms, it is that heart centre that's governing that. But when the heart centre's energy is balanced, you feel happy in yourself, you're connected with yourself, you have the ability to self-love and give love, to self-accept and to accept others. So it's a lovely, compassionate sort of feeling that you'll get when that heart centre is balanced. Hopefully you won't be holding grudges. There's an element of being able to forgive, because forgiveness, it doesn't allow for what's happened maybe, but it stops you harbouring the negative side and the negative thoughts and the beliefs that continue to harm you internally. Selfless acts of love will help keep the heart chakra balanced. Loving unconditionally, so without links to if they do that, then it's all unconditional love. So when it's unbalanced, you'll feel disconnected from yourself. You won't feel in touch with who you are. You might dwell in the past, in past relationships, in past hurts and events, that kind of thing. And you don't feel like you deserve love as well. So holding grudges is another thing, having that unforgiveness within. Trust issues can be very linked with an imbalance in the heart centre as well. People who sort of fear commitment don't have that balance there as well. Staying in toxic relationships, probably through fear. Some people do stay in toxic relationships through fear, although it's very difficult to muster up that confidence, and that's where the self-worth comes in, probably with the the solar plexus energy there. So they're all very linked with whatever situations you are in life. One may be out of balance, which affects another energy centre. So actions to bring balance into this heart centre. Well, the loving kindness meditation that I did for you earlier, if you haven't listened to it yet, that's fine, but it is lovely. It can bring on a little bit of emotion sometimes, but that's good because it's obviously what we're holding, and you know, if we're in a safe place and safe space when we do these meditations, then we can let go or release. Maybe something just shifts a little bit, you know, and opens up. So self-love and self-care, things like I've mentioned probably before, have a bath, light the candles, and that is, it's giving you those signals that you're looking after yourself, taking time for yourself rather than blocking out your whole day with running from pillar to post, serving others. You are just as important, and when you are in the right space and tip top, then you can serve others. So it is then sharing that love through the initial self-love. Hugging people, although it's a bit difficult at the moment, but if you do have somebody you can hug, then hug or hug something. Virtual hugs or sending out distance hugs. Giving gifts. I mean, we've got Christmas coming, haven't we? So it's a lovely way of opening the heart centre when we're giving for the right reasons rather than obligation. Another way to open the heart is forest bathing, something they do in Japan. They go out into nature and it's really quite opening of the lovely heart centre. There being with all the green, you know, the green of the forest. Speaking nicely to people and about people is a lovely way for the heart to be kind of open and free. Donating, paying skills forward. You know, if somebody helps you but you can't return that, by doing something for somebody else. So paying it forward is a lovely way. So there are many things. Helping a neighbour, holding the door for someone. It's an act of caring, isn't it? It's caring for somebody else, cultivating that acceptance of other people. So moving on to sort of the foods that you can eat. Well, it's anything green really. So your green vegetables, so you've got your broccoli, your kale, your spinach. The herbs would be basil and sage. Green apples for the fruit, you know, green grapes, coriander for herbs as well. So anything green is very linking in with the heart centre. Other forms of exercise other than the yoga, but we'll come to that, would be anything that gets the heart rate going really. So HIIT, you know, the intense exercise and then the short rest and then back into it. So jogging, weightlifting, because you're using the arms with that as well. That's linked with that energy. So yeah, anything that gets the heart rate going. With yoga, the poses we did today, heart openers. So cobras, up dog, sphinx, sort of. Anything where we're taking the heart open. The fish pose we did, didn't we? But also forward bends as well. So forward bends are really good for that. A puppy pose is wonderful, and that's called melting heart pose. So that's really lovely pose to do. And yeah, I can't think of anything else that we did today. But certainly using the arms, stretching the arms, you're actually working with the heart channel, the meridian channel that runs through the arm as well. So, and obviously doing that lovely earth sequence is really lovely. So I always come on to, towards the end, the crystals that you can use for the heart centre. So I'm going to start with this beautiful rose quartz. This is actually a lovely pointed rose quartz. Often they come as tumble stones, little ones, or raw. You can get them in kind of raw form as well. I've got quite a few of those lying around. But rose quartz is known as a love stone. It's good for relationships and healing issues within relationships, calming, having a calm relationship with somebody, releasing tension. It's also known to be good for sort of fertility as well. So if you know anybody who's having issues there or trying for babies, then I love a rose quartz to give to them. But yes, it's a beautiful loving stone. So really for that unconditional love. So, and you can find that quite in many, many places. It's not a rare stone. Next one I'm coming to is malachite. This is a green stone with lots of sort of striations in it. The stone for transformation, this is known as, but wonderful for the heart. Helps in times of change. And assists with shyness. Anybody who's a little bit shy, not sort of open coming forward, then this is a really nice stone for that one. So we also have jade, which is known, this is a jade egg. Jade can come in many different colours, but this one was green. And this is known as for purity and serenity. Also good luck from sort of the Chinese side of things, and a dream stone. Enhances love and wisdom. What else can I tell you about this stone? It's also a protective stone. And I noted down also that it actually helps with kidneys and adrenals. Heart, but kidneys and adrenals as well. This is a stone that helps you sort of to become who you are. If you're sort of looking to open up that deeper side of you. So that is jade. We have adventurine as well, and these will start to all look a little bit the same, like just green stones in the end. But there are very slight differences, and when you've worked with the stones for a while, you can pick them up. Not always, but you can pick them up. So this helps with decisiveness. If you can be a bit indecisive, then this is a really good one. Leadership qualities, calms anxiety and fears. So quite a good comforter, really, this one. And then another green stone we have as amazonite. This has a little bit more sort of white lines that go through it. You probably can't see very well. This is a good filtering stone, so filtering out blocks in our energy, geopathic stress as well, so good for EMF. This is sort of something that you would put next to your computer if you wanted to, or near your phone if you have it set in a certain place. Very soothing for the brain and the nervous system, releasing fear and worry, but it's a lovely sort of stone for loving communication, where there has to be that loving communication. This also is very linked with the throat chakra as well as the heart chakra. So some of these stones aren't just because it's green, it's the heart. They actually do resonate with their qualities with the heart chakra and the brow as well for intuition. So that's that one. And then finally, I'm going to come to this beautiful one. This is zoisite with ruby intertwined with it. Very positive and playful stone. So this is sort of called a wand, and you would use it to direct energy more so with this when you're healing with crystals. Good for patience and mood swings, also fertility. What else is this stone linked with? Just a compassionate stone. And I love the fact that it's got the green and the pink in it, because it does resonate with both colours of the heart. So somebody was asking me actually where I got my stones. I have collected these stones for probably 10, 15 years, if not longer. And they don't all come at once. They just come when I'm at a mind, body, spirit fair, or I come across some beautiful little shop that has a corner of crystals. And I tend to get drawn to what I need, or I think, oh, I've not seen that one before. And I look into it, find out about it, or the shopkeeper helps me, and it's actually exactly what I need at that point. So, and when you have got a collection of stones in front of you, I tend to like to feel them and see which ones wants to come home with me, rather than kind of ordering something online. But, you know, that's the day and age now, so if that's the only way you can get them, then so be it. But in our local area, there's a couple of shops, so if people did want to know, then I can advise you. But yes, stones can get given to you as gifts from people, and they usually resonate with what you need at that time, or you just come across them. So, and it's just lovely to have them around you, whether you have them lying around. I tend to put them in the plant pots and stuff like that, or in a little bowl somewhere, but definitely use them. They are there for their vibration to encourage balance to us. So, thank you ever so much for joining me today. I'm really, really glad that you're all following, whether you're following and keeping up to date, or you're going to catch up later, absolutely fine. This is for you to do in your own time when your vibrations and the urge suits you. So, and I look forward to seeing you for throat chakra tomorrow. Okay, so take care. Bye.